Welcome back to the IBFP. Here's your host, Boxing New.
Tank hasn't done enough to be the face of boxing, and look, let's break it down honestly and objectively as possible. And Canelo Alvarez has come out and made a statement on people saying Gervonta Tank Davis is now the face of boxing. He states, and I quote, "I'm not retired yet, my friend. It's not that easy. I like Gervonta Davis a lot, but he needs to do more to be the face of boxing. One night with Ryan Garcia, and I respect Ryan Garcia, isn't going to do it." And he's 100,000% correct. One fight with a TikTok boxer who's never been a world champion, who's an incomplete fighter, and Ryan Garcia is not enough to make you the face of boxing. It simply isn't. I mean, let's just be honest and unbiased about what we're seeing. When we look at all the facts, and that means everything, you see that there's no legitimate way that anybody with brain cells can call Tank Davis the face of boxing over Canelo Alvarez. The first thing you look at, in the first fact only, is the fact that Canelo Alvarez is the only boxer listed on the Forbes top 10 highest paid athletes list. The only boxer. Tank Davis is nowhere near this list. That's number one. Number two, Tank Davis is not a world champion while Canelo Alvarez owns his division, has all the world titles, is undisputed. That's fact number two. Fact number three, Canelo Alvarez is the cash cow of boxing. While Tank Davis has his name accredited to one pay-per-view worth over 1 million pay-per-view buys, Canelo has at least 4 pay-per-views that are over 1 million plus buys. Not to mention other pay-per-views that are consistently over what Tank Davis does on average. Tank Davis' average pay-per-view buys is anywhere from about 250,000. Canelo Alvarez has pay-per-views that are not 1 million, but that are 900,000, 600,000, 700,000. And this doesn't even include the 4 that are over 1 million plus. It's not even close when you look at their body of work. Canelo Alvarez is the cash cow. Not only that, Tank Davis got over 1 million pay-per-view buys, but people are forgetting Ryan Garcia had 14 million social media followers. This guy's a TikTok star. I mean, this guy is a huge social media platform. He's the guy that sold that fight. Tank Davis has never sold a wing dinner on his own. But the moment he steps in with Ryan Garcia, who's a huge social media star, the guy does over 1 million buys, and people only credit Tank. That's delusion. And even if you gave it to Tank, it doesn't make any sense, because he's still not close to Canelo off of one fight. But the truth is, Ryan Garcia sold that pay-per-view. And the other thing is, even Tank Davis's own friend says Canelo Alvarez is a face of boxing type of fighter, a high caliber fighter. You see, Errol Spence believes that Canelo Alvarez is an elite pound for pound fighter. He states that he made $200 million last year. He's definitely pound for pound. I like watching Canelo. Quote Errol Spence Jr. This is Tank Davis's own friend. So we got to be honest and unbiased. Another thing that we have to be honest about, and it's simply another fact, Canelo Alvarez has challenged himself many times in his career with different types of fighters. I mean, think about it like this. If Canelo Alvarez fought cherry picks like Tank Davis, he would be undefeated with a 100% knockout rate. But he doesn't do that. He's constantly challenging himself with highly skilled fighters. That's why he's undisputed. Tank has never been undisputed. That's why he's a 4-weight world champion. Tank Davis is not a 4-weight world champion. He's fought guys like Landy Lara. Has Tank ever fought anybody with that skill set? Has he ever fought anybody with Bivol's skill set? Floyd Mayweather's skill set? Triple G? Somebody that dangerous? No, he's not. He's never even fought anybody. Billy Joe Saunders, Danny Jacobs, Caleb Plant. The list goes on and on and on. Canelo Alvarez has challenged himself many times in his career while Tank Davis sits around cherry picking. Let's just be honest and unbiased about what we're seeing. Anybody that's honest about the debate of who's the face of boxing realize there is no debate. Canelo Alvarez is the face of boxing based purely and solely on facts. And everyone that's arguing against it is simply racist, because they're only putting Tank Davis as the face of boxing because they look like him. Because men lie, women lie, but the facts don't lie.